All righty, it is week 10 of the Prep Sports Report, ready to go. Ready to start off with some gymnastics. The girls' gymnastics regionals, Wayne. No surprise, the two-time defending 11-time state champs had their way hosting the regionals on Saturday.
They were outstanding. Yeah. So was a girl that's an independent from Morgan Township.
Right, she got third.
Boy.
Let's go to I believe some of the highlights here, Wayne.
This is Heather Orsario from Maryville, and she's had a really good, sectional and regional run this year. And she's Maryville star, and she's going downstate right here on her bar routine. Go ahead.
And I hope Heather's watching tonight, because I saw her say in the paper earlier this year that she wanted girls gymnastics to get some more publicity.
Oh, yeah? Well, Heather's been on a couple of times.
There you go, Heather. Stick that landing.
Oh, wow.
She's headed to the state finals. She's a junior, I know, from Maryville.
This is the young lady I'm impressed with. Kylie Maxwell from Morgan Township. She's independent. She has been to state, I believe, all 4 years. She's a senior this year. Won state last year in, I think, vault. And she is just amazing.
Yeah. And how good is our regional, Wayne?
Oh, our regional is the best in the state, and we've got 3 qualifiers that could, really place well in the state finals.
Kylie's a defending state champion, got third in the all-around.
Right, that's right. And then Sydney, we've talked about her from Valpo, Integliata. She is just very, very composed. She gets good height on her passes here. Nice job there, sticking that, and she finished first all around in the regional.
Yes, she did. 38.25.
This released move is a real nice one right here. Nice catch. Then she gets an excellent giant, and watch the release and form on the landing. Right there.
Wow,
Sticks
outstanding.
Woo.
They'll be looking for her to lead them this weekend.
And Lainey from Crown Point, Kowalczyk, she had a really good meet. She finished second overall in the all-around with a 37.55. And this young lady really has had an outstanding season for Crown Point.
I think she was, she got the momentum of the story we did on her.
Right.
And she used that, propelled her to second place in the all-around last week.
That's right. Here are the gymnastic regionals. Valparaiso came up with a 113.825. Crown Point got second this week. Chesterton beat out Chesterton, 111.85, and then Chesterton was third, 110.3, and all 3 will go to the state finals as a team. And these are the all-round winners, Joe, and mostly the same names that we've had on week after week. Sydney is first, Lanny was second, Kylie was third. I think she was the second last week in the sectionals. But then you've Hannah Best for Crown Point. So 2 of Crown Points were in the top 6.
Right.
For the all-around.
That's what we talked about, is Valpo was so deep.
Yes.
They may not have a lot of girls anymore competing in the all-around, but they have some girls that specialize in just certain events, and they have tremendous depth, and they get to 113.
And that's why they're so good. Some teams have 1 or 2 girls. They have 7, 8.
They have role players who focus and specialize on certain events.
That's right.
And that's a great luxury to have.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, it is. All right. Kudos to them being such a great team. All right. How about some boys basketball, Wayne? We talked about one of the surprises last week was River. And, boy, they had a great week, even though they fell a little short. They played awfully well Saturday night as well in the championship game. Let's go to the highlights. River Forest, what a tremendous, tremendous week they had.
Luis Cadero right there, and he's had a good season for River Forest. Starts them off well. Here's a nice pick here.
Jordan Higgins for 2.
Yep.
Lake Station had it put to them, but they knocked down a big shot here.
Big shot.
Dominique Smith for 3.
Nice drive to the hole and pass. Nice job. Dump
James
off.
Dabney for 2.
Oh, there's somebody wide open. You got to guard him out there. Come on.
3 for Zach Thompson. Another 3 ball. Brandon Lewis from downtown.
This is a good matchup here, and River just got the best. This is a big rivalry. River Forest and Lake Station, right next to each other geographically.
Crossover move. Runner to the
Ooh,
goal.
Runner to the hoop.
Linnell Lewis for 2. Here's the
Lewis.
steal. Nice defense from River.
Yep.
Luis Cordero for 2 more.
Oh, shake and bake here.
Jordan Higgins showing all of the moves. Oh, he got his pocket picked there. Michael Boyer.
Got to take the ball with you.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you guys shouldn't have shown that one after I had the crossover going. You guys really didn't need to come back and show that one.
River Forest moved on.
Big win, and they were beaten on Saturday, but had a great week. All right, let's check out
Washington and Morgan.
Washington and Morgan. What a great rivalry it's been, and what another great game they had this year.
I think Washington beat Morgan about 2 weeks ago, so this is kind of a payback for.
Jake Kaselke's back, though. Nolan Johnson for 2 there for Washington. Nice cut.
As we're looking at this, wait till they get a close-up of number 12. Watch him. He looks like he's a college player. I mean, he is built and he's
in white,
force inside.
Or in the black?
White.
Okay.
Jake Kaselke in the white.
Nice
Watch
layup
him.
there.
There he, that's 21.
That's
Here
Dalton
he is.
Kaiser.
He's got the ball now, right there. Now watch him coming back. Look,
Wow.
He
can tell you which way the weight room was, I think. He's a big dude.
Yes.
Jacob Hernandez knocking it down. Kaselke was injured. They got him back. They were rolling. Nice drive to the goal by Nolan Johnson.
Here's a nice inside post move.
Yeah. That's where he's so tough on the block. He can rebound. He can be physical. He can use his body.
Nice
Spin
drop
move.
step.
We're going to see him go to work again. Oh, this time, nice layup by Nathan Line. Morgan advanced 53-45 over Washington Township. Then it was
The big one.
The big
Bowman and Bishop Knoll.
Bowman and Knoll. Now, really thought that going in, I thought Bowman was favored.
He was favored to me because I picked him.
Yeah. But something about Bishop Knoll,
Yes.
if they get the lead on you, they can get you spread out. They can get you the free throw line, and they got one of the best free throw shooters in the state.
Yes.
Bar none, pressure-wise. Roman Penn.
Yes.
He'll beat you from the line late in the game.
And
Montrell Barfield right here for Bowman. Corey Landers for Knoll. When they slow down the tempo, Wayne, in this matchup, that's Knoll's tempo when they can get it slowed down.
Cody Greenwell seems to have stepped up in the postseason here, and he's played very well for Bishop Knoll.
Nice tip, Xavier Walker. You know who else was big? Right here, Akil McLean.
Oh, yeah. He's been.
Akil McLean really had a tremendous final month and a half
Yes.
of the regular season.
Yes.
He was lights out from downtown, and that really was big for Knoll.
Nice
Montrell
little move and
Barfield
take it to
there
the hole.
with The drive.
Pass
Nice
inside.
cut.
Nice ball movement.
Montrell Barfield again, and we're going to see Miles Whitfield. No Roman Penn, my guy. We don't show free throws,
Hey.
but he got there late, and he knocked him down, and he made some big shots down the stretch for Bishop Knoll.
Here's Brandon Johnson inside.
2 off the glass, but it was Bishop Knoll winning over Bowman 62-59 to advance and eventually win the sectional title. All right, Wayner.
And our next one, you know what's coming for that one.
21st Century Charter taking on Westville. It was a tale of 2 different games, Friday and Saturday for them as well.
Yeah.
100-plus points Friday night, not so much on Saturday. Let's go to the highlights. Only 5 times has someone led the state in scoring in back-to-back years in the state of Indiana, Wayne.
And we know who it is, don't we?
Found that out today.
Boom, there he is,
There's number
right
5,
there.
right there.
Number 10 is Eugene German. And,
back-to-back junior and senior year, led Indiana in scoring.
look at that steal, nice steal by,
Nice reverse.
boy, he is so quick.
Yes, he
these
is.
highlights.
Headed to Northern Illinois. Deep 3-ball. Cade Albers from downtown.
He has had a really good month of basketball for Westville.
Oh,
Nice
there's the
strip. Nice strip.
The deep pass. It's a lot for the layup. Woo. All right, that was pretty good. That was Corvon Lott knocking it down. Nathan Albers there. There's Brandon Watkins going to the lane. 21st Century Charter, a small team, not big in size, but obviously, as we've seen, ultra quick.
And they can shoot the ball outside.
Ahmad Kathy for 3 there.
Here's Albers again. Boy, he's got a nice looking shot.
But 101-83, defense optional on Friday night. There, Wayner.
But 21st went on to
beat Morgan on Saturday.
That's right. Morgan slowed it down a little bit, and 21st said that's okay.
Morgan had the lead in the first
Yes,
half.
they did.
21st Century Charter played a lot much better defense in the second half, get the victory to win the second sectional title in the history of the school. All right, another week of high school basketball in the region.
I think we've got Valpo and Crown Point. That's what you're
another
going.
week
Okay.
of high school basketball, Wayne, and another week of some ESPN video, probably.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the highlights. We love the second shots here in Northwest Indiana, Wayne. Don't we?
We love it. It's
Nice
outstanding.
cut to the goal there.
Nice pass into the post to Tent Hove. Connor from
I hate
Valpo.
controversy, Wayne. We can
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
I
it.
know you do.
I do. I do when it comes down to like something like this.
Okay.
The up 3, length of the floor, nice jumper there. That was Galen.
Mm-hmm.
And do you foul or don't you foul?
Oh, okay. Right. I would think you do.
Well, yeah, looking back at it now,
Boy,
There's
does he
Helm.
have an
Oh, yeah,
outstanding
he was
game.
outstanding.
27 points for
Helm from
Helm.
downtown. Nice drive to the goal there.
Well, I'll tell you, you've seen it so many times. I know in my following basketball and coaching basketball, coaches that don't, tell their team to foul, let it just the flow play, and
Yeah.
you just put it kind of in fate's hands.
Yeah, there's Helm again, knocking it down. Crown Point had a nice lead.
Here's a
Sasha.
beautiful one right there. Sasha just has such a quick release.
He does, and he loves
has
to shoot
great-
the ball
oh,
straight
yeah.
on, which is another thing I think that you can look at as well. Here we go. You want to probably have turned him back.
Oh, look at that.
And
Gee.
there it is. That one tied the game to send it to overtime. I think if Valpo had it to do over,
Right.
you'd have probably overplayed the right hand and tried to turn him back to the sideline because he was allowed to start up the left side
And
and
then
then
make his
go
move.
to the middle.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's and that's where he loves to shoot from his head of the key.
That's right. That's right.
So, but great shot. Crown Point wins in overtime. Bulldogs win second consecutive sectional title. And just a great atmosphere and a great game.
Yeah,
Northwest
kudos to
Indiana.
Coach Swan. And, they have had their struggles during the year, but they've got an outstanding group of kids and just an outstanding, coaching staff, and I think that going into the regional, they have to feel very, very good about themselves.
Yeah, I think so too. Some great basketball last week. We've got the pairings and the picks coming up. But we've talked about this for a while, Wayne. The premier pep band in Northwest Indiana. They were going to be featured this season on the Prep Sports Report. Let's hear it about the Portage Pep Band.
Our biggest goal is to provide an atmosphere that's conducive to a sporting event. We want people to come in and be entertained by us. We want people to come in and feel something extra, something special, that they're a part of this environment here as part of the Portage community. Pep band fluctuates in size. At our largest, we've had close to 120. On our leanest nights where there are maybe other organizations that pull kids, maybe we have around 60. We haven't had many games under 60 members, so it's been a good year for attendance for us.
For a lot of reasons, it's just it's fun. You get to hang out with friends, and that's nice because you're getting to play with everybody. You're talking sometimes. You're enjoying the game, and you bring a lot of spirit to everything. Without us, it's a game, but we bring a lot to the game as far as excitement levels go and how much fun you're having there.
I think we really get the crowd excited. Say the team is down by 1 point. I feel like it wouldn't be as exciting as it would be if Brandon hit the drums every time they made a shot, or everyone's up screaming, we got our hands up and cheering. I think it really adds it makes it more fun.
We have so many great bands in the DAC. I personally know the directors in Chesterton and LaPorte, and I have a ton of respect for those guys. I think the secret for us is that we have a super supportive administration, both with Jen Sass, the principal here at the high school, and also our upper level administration, who are musicians themselves, super supportive of what we're doing, and also an athletic department that understands what we do, understands how we can help the game, and they want us to do that. That isn't always the case in athletic departments. I think that support and that unity of focus on us providing environment and working together, I think has done great things for us, and we're able to get a lot done because everybody's on the same page.
And I feel like the students here, we have a good crowd and we have a good musician base or band, and it's just been really cool to see Portage High School grow as a whole.
For us as a program, pep band is not only necessary as part of an environment for the games, but also for us as a music department. It has been incredible to see the support of the community, to see the support of families here, basketball families, music families, former teachers, current teachers, alumni of the program. We are really blessed here in Portage to have such great support.
Shout out to Nolan Belt there representing the Big Ten champion sweatshirt,
That's
Indiana
right.
Hoosiers. I believe I saw in the newspaper where Nolan Belt was accepted to the IU School of Music.
Yeah,
that's
a
why
big thing.
That's why he's representing with the sweatshirt
That's
on.
right.
So great job by our staff there. And,
Excellent job.
And giving those folks some credit. And I think one of those, we saw a guy that looked awfully old to be in the pep band there, Wayne.
Oh, yeah?
I think he might have been an administrator, possibly. When you have 3 people playing the cowbell and a drum set and a guitar, you've got a real band going there.
Yeah, I totally agree.
That's the real deal. All right, time for our final top 10 of the season.
Well, Chesterton and Bowman, most of these teams have been in the top 10 most of the year. Boy, Maryville at 22-2. What a great season TJ Lux has done over there at Maryville.
Definitely.
And just a great. And then you've got, Lowell. They got beat in a good game against East Chicago at East Chicago.
Kudos to East Chicago for
Yes.
winning their sectional. 'Cause
That's right.
If you ask the Cardinal faithful, the game was invented in East Chicago.
Yes, it was.
So it was nice of them to return.
And
to the
their
regional.
superstar, Pete Turkovich, is back
Yeah.
coaching them. so.
Yes, and I heard our guy went off Jefferson. Went off the other night. on
31,
Saturday.
31. Yes, he did.
I think the quality visual points were pretty high too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And number one in the area at the end of the year here has to be the Griffith Panthers. 23-3, won their sectional. Coach Hayes has done a tremendous job over there. And when you look down the road, Griffith really has maybe one of the better possibilities of getting downstate.
Yes, they do. All right, let's go to the players of the week, shall we? Or are we going to have a final little five of the year? Yep, sorry,
Yep,
final
little
little
five.
five of the year before our players of the week.
And Marquette, who's had an outstanding year, 19-8. Twin Lakes is now number 2. Morgan has played very well, especially with Kaselke in there, and South Central and Washington Township also in our top 5.
Good year for Marquette.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I believe now are we going to players of the year or
Players of the week, I think.
Players of the week first.
And Damian Jefferson, 31 against Lowell in a good game at East Chicago. Steve Helm,
Great postseason.
geez, he's played well all year at
Good.
27.
He had a really good season. He had a
Yes.
great postseason.
Yes, he did.
I
agree.
think if you can step it up, that's important. And when the time was right, he definitely
That's
was
right.
at the top of his game.
And
As
Jonathan
was,
Corey. Well,
as
I'm
was Damian Jefferson on
Right.
Saturday night.
Yeah, Jonathan Corey, 35 against Morton. Tremel Murphy has had a great season, 22 points against Hammond. Cody Greenwell was one of the players of the week this last week. He had 16 against River Forest to help Bishop Knoll win that one. And then Eugene Jerk.
Well, and the word was that he had an off night.
he only had 28. That's right.
Somebody said, well, he had an off night. I said, well, when you score 50, they're going to say 28's a tough night. When you lead the state scoring 2 years.
That's right. Unknown. Leo Dankowitz from
how about
Crown
Crown Point? Kudos to their bench.
Yes.
Dankowitz, and then I can't even remember the other young man who came. Decker, was it Decker?
Decker, yeah.
That came off the bench and played for them and played well.
Dankowitz came out of nowhere. He had 7 points, but he had 11 rebounds
he
and
averaged-
2 big blocks.
I think he had barely averaged over 1 point a game
Right.
for the season.
Right. So you're talking about people stepping
Yeah,
up.
that's right. You want to step up when the time. They're not going to remember his 1 point scoring average. They're going to remember when he went for 7 and 11 in the sectional championship.
That's right.
Right.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
And Cooper Boker from
Knox.
he's only a sophomore, and he really went off. He had 30 against Marquette.
I think you're right on with the players of the year.
Oh boy, Eugene, what an outstanding young man. Like you said, twice now, 2 years in a row, he led the state in scoring, and yet he's not a ball hog.
No.
He has assists, he has rebounds. He even dunked it on our show. So he's and Damian Jefferson, young man
tremendous.
going to New Mexico Division I.
Stepped up his game.
Really stepped up his game this year and played well.
A couple of coaches of the year.
Yeah,
Gary
this
Hayes and
time,
Joe Delgado.
You've got to go with Gary Hayes, Griffith. This is they were runner-up last year in the state and have a chance to go down this year in their bracket. Just has done a great job there, and I really like the job
Definitely.
Joe Delgado has done.
Definitely. Beat every team in a sectional during the regular season. Tough with the home court advantage for EC, but a great year for Lowell basketball and some guys coming back. All right, time for the picks for this week.
On Wayne's World.
Got it in there.
Hey, Michigan City Regional, you've got a great team in Warsaw.
Yeah,
They've only one loss all of the year long.
One loss.
And but I like in the championship, I like the Crown Point East Chicago game, but I think that East Chicago might get them there. unless they don't guard Sasha and Grant. If Grant and Sasha are hitting and
Yeah.
Chicago's playing that soft
Well,
defense, forget
Damian
it.
Jefferson is a tough matchup for anybody right now.
Yep. And Jermaine Cousinard also playing very well for them. But I like East Chicago in a close one.
And Griffith
over,
you like.
Yes, over Warsaw. I do like in the 3A, I do like Griffith. I think that Griffith is going to take that one in that. I also in the 2A, I really, again, I know I'm going with home teams, but I really like the Bishop Knoll game against Canterbury in the Saturday final. I think Knoll's going to take Marquette in the early
I think
round.
Knoll's a tough team to play in the tournament.
Right.
If the game is slowed down, if there's a lot of fouls called, if you get possession basketball, Knoll's a tough matchup.
They are. And 21st.
Got to go for 21C.
21
Definitely.
CU. All four of those finalists are from our area, and all four are going to go downstate and win.
There we go. I like
Four state champions.
I like that concept.
You heard it here, right here.
I love the concept. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the fall right here on Lakeshore Public Television.